What's going on, everyone? Byron here. So I hope you guys are all having a fantastic New Year's. For me today, I decided to take Mochi to the vet. This was Mochi's first time going to the vet. Mochi has had the first round of booster shots, vaccinations, but we wanted to go there ourselves for a general checkup, just to check, make sure everything is okay. And you know what? Mochi did a fantastic job. Besides the trip there where Mochi whined and cried, which, I mean, let's be honest, it's a little bit expected. It was raining really hard today. Driving in cars in general usually isn't that good, but Mochi did pretty well. So once we got there, we checked in, we waited inside the waiting room, and man, I wish I took some pictures or videos. I just was really kind of focused at the time. I took some pictures, you guys will see them in a little bit, but not of everything. I really should have spent more time doing it. I just was really concerned. I wanted to make sure everything was okay. But the waiting room had a bunch of cats that were there for adoption. They had one of their, they call it a clinic cat. Its name was Bacon. It was this cross between a Maine Coon and something else. I don't know. It was this enormous cat. It was adorable. And apparently, the reason why I got the name Bacon is, so there's a restaurant right next door to this place. And the restaurant set out a trap because they kept on having some feral cats come by. And so what they did is they baited these traps with bacon. And so they took the cat, they went next door to the vet clinic and was like, hey, can you guys take this cat? We really don't have anything to do with it, otherwise we're gonna drop it off the pound, a shelter, whatever. And so they kept it, and of course they named it Bacon. So after waiting about 10 minutes, the nurse called our names, we went inside, they took some of our basic information, some of the old booster shots, some of the vaccinations that Mochi had previously. Mochi's only had one set. I think you get the second set after about a month or so. Mochi now weighs 1 pound, 4 ounces. I'm actually kind of surprised. I didn't think Mochi weighed a pound yet, but I guess it is. So the entire time we're giving this information, and the nurse is basically taking some readings of Mochi. The nurse was handling Mochi like it was a baby. And Mochi, she was like sitting right here. Actually, here's a picture of Mochi being held, and you can see she's typing with one hand. And she actually, the nurse apologized about halfway through, and she's like, I know it's taking a little bit longer. I really shouldn't be typing with one hand, but this is my only opportunity to hold Mochi like this. And it was amazing. It seems like Mochi is the real lady killer. So after the nurse left and the doctor came in, the doctor looked at a few things that seemed a little bit concerning, particularly around the eyes was really pink. And there was a lot of discharge, and I think you've probably seen it in some of the pictures and videos that I've already taken. The doctor's concern was that maybe there's a minor infection around the eyes. We don't really know, but to prevent that, we picked up some, it's a prescription eye drop, and so you just drop it in, apply with a cotton, like a little cotton ball, and do it for 6 days, that's it. And honestly, the price, it was really cheap. I think it was like 20 bucks for the medication. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. The final thing that we talked about was when we want to fix Mochi, neuter Mochi. Even though Mochi may be a lady killer, yeah, we're not going to be doing any of that, none of that nonsense. Having your cat stay unfixed means that, especially as a male, they'll spray around the house. They'll just pee everywhere, and I don't want to deal with that. Not to mention, we have no intentions of breeding Mochi. I'm not a breeder. I don't do any of that kind of thing. Mochi is a pet. It's a family member. That's really what Mochi is supposed to be like. It's going to stay an indoor cat, so it's not going to go running around the neighborhood being a real ladies' man, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Mochi took the entire event really well. We made sure to give him treats throughout the thing, just to make sure that he associated positive reinforcement with something that most animals would consider really negative. Besides that, we learned a lot, my girlfriend and I, about maintaining flat-faced cat eyes, just kind of around there. We got the medication, so we'll be doing that for the next 6 days. We got some, for free, it's a little sample set of this little dropper that goes in the back of the cat's neck. It's meant to prevent fleas, especially when it's younger, which is really, really good. If any of you live in the Houston area, Houston, Texas, I feel like there is any other Houston. In Houston, Texas, there is a place called the Cat Veterinarian Clinic. It's within the major downtown area, but it's a fantastic location. The people there are absolutely fantastic. Very wonderful, nice people. 100% recommend. So this isn't supposed to be a review of them. They're not paying me to do this, but definitely had a great experience. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this. This was just supposed to be a really quick vlog update. Again, I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic New Year's. If you're planning on going out to party, planning on drinking, take an Uber back. Do the right thing. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.